You can be efficient on day one and learn first call resolution, how to do direct entry, how to control some of those customers and look at the size. And that's like your mindset. You're going to be a rock star. So I get this question all the time. How do we train someone green on insurance? And there's a couple things I want to share with you today that are going to make this a lot easier. First of all, even if you get someone hired that has insurance experience, so many people need to be retrained to your processes, procedures, carriers, management system. So experience is part of it, but also, is it easier to train fresh, or is it easier to retrain somebody that's already been doing things? I could argue fresh, it always reigns supreme. Next, when you think about training, a lot of times you need to be hiring out of preparation, not desperation. So if it's, we have to have a license, we have to have someone that knows what they're doing, we might be hiring more out of desperation, or your agency is growing and maybe doesn't have the bandwidth to have some backup. But the idea would be that you hire much more efficiently and effectively, so it's not a very dramatic, chaotic situation. But if we're thinking about what are some of the training tools out there for your new hires. So one of the first ones that we like to talk about is it's called Total CSR. It's a phenomenal online training program, lots of video training, breaks it down really, really digestible, coverages, etc. Awesome tool. We highly recommend you check that out if you've got new people. Now, when we go on to other training, we have our agency school, which gives a lot of soft skills training, and it's for everybody, right? Maybe some people need to be retrained to be less price sensitive, or how to cross-sell, or a formal sales process. So definitely check out our agency school. We add a new course to that every single quarter. So it could be an ongoing development program, not just for new people, but for everybody. And people always ask, well, if I have a new hire, what are the top 3 courses in your agency school to take? I say, first of all, how to sell and explain coverage. So we have cheat sheets for 62 different coverages, role-playing videos, because you need to learn the technical side, but then you need to learn the human side. That's first. Second is efficiency. You can be efficient on day one and learn first call resolution, how to do direct entry, how to control some of those customers and look at the size. And that's like your mindset. You're going to be a rock star. And then the third biggest one we always tell people is from there, if they're in service, the renewal review call program or our sales training. But those are the ones that I just think are so phenomenal. Moving on, think about your management system training. They have a whole university. Sometimes somebody just has to organize this. Your carriers, they have online training. Or your marketing reps might be able to sit down with people too. That's another great strategy. And then all of your tech tools, right? You should have this library or links, like these are things you need to take and give them some practice. But with training, we like to have a mentor for the trainee, and then everybody signs off, hey, they know what they're doing by the trainer and the trainee. So those are some tips on how to get your new people trained up. Check out our agency school. And we just launched WOW Customer Service. So that's in there as well. So if the person's in customer service, that's another great strategy, great tip. Thanks, everybody.